Alex Navarro.
Abby Russell.
You want to play a game about some brothers?
I have played this game about some brothers many years ago.
What about, have you played a game about A Tale of Two Sons?
It's possible that those were the same game. I can't remember exactly.
Whoa.
It's been so many years since Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons last came out.
I've been playing it for the first time, if you can believe it.
Who would play an old game now? Who would do that?
Well, if they put it out on the Switch, is it an old game anymore, or is it a new game, a new Switch game? Ever think about that, Alex?
You just blew my mind.
Good.
Brothers,
A Tale of Two Sons.
now on Switch.
Yes, now on Switch. So I'm a bit into the game, maybe a couple hours in.
Okay.
And so far the premise is our mother is dead and our father is dying. So we have to go on a journey to save our father.
Yes.
And what is interesting about this game is that I am controlling both characters with one controller. Can you believe that, Alex?
Yes, it is an ingenious little idea, one that I think that was one of my main draws, actually, to the game. I really like the sort of dual character mechanic of it.
I like the aspect, but it also can feel gimmicky sometimes in the way of enjoyment, I think. So there's some light puzzler. It's mostly a story thing, but it looks like I have to get past these wolves.
You have fire.
I have
wolves
fire.
don't like fire.
Get away. Get away from me and my brother.
I think they'll back off.
Back off, wolves. Back off. Get away. I gotta go down here.
I got places to be. Me
Back
and my brother.
off. Okay. Great. Good work, team.
Yeah, you did it. Fire.
Yes. So I'm controlling the big brother with the left stick and the little brother with the right. I can grab stuff, or they just talk when you, or like cower, do whatever when you do the action button.
And so, yeah, I mean, the crux of this game is very much like puzzles that are sort of built around like getting the two characters to do different things or work together.
Yes.
There is a two-player mode in this, but I think I do think the design was definitely much more in the mind of like, hey, you should play this by yourself and try and manage both characters yourself.
I think, I talked about this a bit on the Beastcast, but I think that if I were playing with another person, I would get a little bit bored because really the only challenge from these puzzles comes from the awkwardness of controlling two characters at once.
Yes.
Which is sometimes fun and satisfying to be like, cool, look how good of a job I'm doing. And other times just a little bit awkward and annoying. But I've been told that it's really the story you're here for.
Yeah. And it's, it's not a text-heavy story
no,
or anything like that.
I don't think there's been any text. They have this sort of gibberishy way of talking. We'll see if we get that eventually.
You got a bench, a nice
bench. You have these benches. I thought maybe I'd get an achievement or something for them, but I was told that I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
But you can actually check out, this is the Switch version, but it does have some achievements.
Right. And I think it's the same achievements as the other versions.
Take that for what you want. There isn't much as far as I've been able to see in the way of kind of collectibles in the world or anything. It's pretty linear. You go through and you solve the puzzles and keep going. Occasionally you'll be able to like interact with some of the other characters who are around.
Yes.
But it's very much you're just sort of going through.
It is interesting to kind of revisit this game because at the time that it came out, it was definitely very well liked. Our own Brad Shoemaker was especially a champion of this one.
Yes.
I liked it a lot too. But it's been some years, and it's one of those games that I've always thought about revisiting, but I have never had the time to go back to. And, sometimes games of this style, especially ones from, different eras of kind of indie games, like, some of them hold up better than others. I've always kind of wondered where Brothers would sit on that list.
Yeah, and as someone who's playing it for the first time, granted this has been relatively well hyped for me. I've heard it's very good for a while. I'm finding it to be fine.
Yeah.
I wish the puzzles were a little more challenging and not just so reliant on the two characters. Like I said, I wish I had some mental challenge in there as well of like, what do? I need to figure this out. It's usually pretty straightforward.
I will say that I think I was in a sort
old man.
Slightly unique position in that the whole two character thing for me actually never really challenged me that much.
Yeah.
And part of that is because I think I play drums, so I have like a certain amount of limb independence kind of built into my brain. So I'm just kind of used to having my hands or my arms doing like controlling different things at different rates.
The little brother can't swim, by the way. So little bro, get on his back.
Yeah, get on the back.
I find that
ride the river.
If my characters are on the like right side with my hand, like if they're matched up that way, I don't have much of a problem. But if they get swapped over, I'm like, no. Yeah. Okay. Doing some foraging of a river.
There you go. That's a spot you can You can hang out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Looks like we can cross this little thing here.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to go down the waterfall. That would be bad.
No, that would be bad. I have died once or twice. It's usually not... I don't know. It's usually because, like, oh, that was fucking unfair. Or at least that's how it felt. But it's just like, oh, I messed up a thing I didn't catch at the right time. Kid, get up there.
See, that's a nice bench. That's a nice
This
spot.
is a nice one. Yeah. So you just have these sort of scenic overlooks. I guess the big brother doesn't want to sit. That's okay. So this is $15 on the eShop. I'm not sure if we mentioned that yet.
Another interesting side detail for people who played last year's Prison Break game.
Yes.
Why am I forgetting the name of it all of a sudden?
A Way Out.
A Way Out. This is the same designer. This was,
oh wow! I didn't know that.
I don't.
Oh shit!
I don't think this was his. I don't know if this was his first game, but I think it was like his first big lead project.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So you can tell there's definitely like a little bit of a theme there of like, you know, multiple characters working together, kind of cooperative experience. I definitely like this a lot better than I liked A Way Out.
Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh, we're split up. I will say I don't like the gibberish.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it. I find it really distracting in a way I don't enjoy.
I found myself, I don't think I was ever really bothered by it, but I don't know. I'm like, it's the way they kind of tell the story with much, it's a lot more of like, you know, just sort of the, you know, the way the characters sort of react to things.
Yeah.
I think I was just never really like wanting dialogue necessarily. It never really bothered me.
I don't think I do either. I just don't think I need them having like full-on conversations in gibberish.
Right.
But I also think that's a very much a nitpick on my part.
Yeah. And also, I don't think there's a huge volume of it in this game.
I feel like there's more than I would expect. Whoopsies. All right. Oh, shit. We're okay.
It's okay. You're going up instead of sideways.
Yes. Okay, these
also,
trees.
there are demon trees.
What the hell?
Demon trees.
Apparently. Okay. Gotta be careful around the sentient trees.
Mind the demons.
Can I, like, swing or something? Can the big brother do something?
I wonder. Can you move him around at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
That's what it is.
Okay.
So you're kind of like moving him around.
Gotta pick up the thing. Okay. I have been playing this primarily in handheld mode, and it's been running totally fine.
Good. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, you know, a super resource-intensive game even back then.
It would be. I would be weird if it wasn't, but yeah. I wonder if I have to go all the way or if I can...
You probably have to go all the way around.
Okay.
It's okay. You were out of the reach of the demon trees.
Yes. Man.
Just kind of staring at you.
Yeah. It stinks that they can't even be in the ground. They're wall demon trees.
Yeah, they're just like stuck there.
Yeah. If you had to be a sentient plant, what kind of plant would you be?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would probably want to be... I mean, some kind of tree for sure. I've always had a real fondness for the weeping willow.
Oh, yeah. That's a fun one.
It's a nice looking tree. I would totally be one of those. Because I'm sad.
That's a good one. They're also beautiful.
They are. They're gorgeous. One of the things I miss about the South is just seeing those a lot more.
Yeah. I think I would want to be... Venus flytrap.
Sure.
Because they're fun, and they already seem like they have some sentience, even though they definitely probably don't.
I had one of those when I was a kid.
Wow, that's cool. What do you have to do to feed it?
You can either... I think there are certain things... I don't remember exactly, because I didn't have it for super long, but, I mean, obviously it would eat bugs if they just happened to fly nearby.
Yes.
I don't remember what I did to supplement it beyond that.
So can they just survive on water, or do they need the bugs to survive?
I'm not 100% certain.
Okay.
I was pretty young when we had it.
This is a giant. There have been a lot of giants in this game,
yes,
but nobody this big. Okay.
Give him a hand.
Guess we're just going to climb on this giant. Whoa. She seems like a sad giant.
Ma'am.
Hello.
That feel when.
I always thought it was that face one. It took me a long time to learn that.
I think it is also that face one. It can be either
really?
one. Yeah.
Okay. Let's pet the giant lady.
Buddy.
Uh-oh, who's that guy? Also, her hair is going to catch on fire. That's my fear, is one day my hair is going to catch on fire.
You don't want that.
No. It goes up so quick. Uh-oh, big
she
brother.
seems really tired. What's up with that guy?
Things aren't looking good. Oh.
Not sure that's where you were supposed to go. Can you not move at all?
No.
Okay. So this is Brothers.
This is Brothers. I mean, should we? This is fine.
Yeah.
This is a weird thing. This has not happened. This is an unusual glitch that hasn't happened for me before.
I bet if you reset the checkpoint, it won't do that
I'm
again.
sure you're probably right. Yeah, this is Brothers. I think this is a fine place to stop it. It's very much, a story-driven thing, like we said. The puzzling is fine. I think it's aged fine, but not amazingly.
You're enjoying it, but it is not
but
like, bowling you over.
I could name 5 games better than this game.
Could you name 10 games better than this?
Yes, I probably could.
That's impossible. No one could do it.
Okay, you're right. Anyway, this is Brothers. Thank you so much for joining me. Weird glitch there. Like I said, hasn't happened before. Unfortunate timing. But
yeah.
Alrighty. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Abby.
Thanks, Giant Lady.
Thanks, Brothers.